I forgot to hit record. Same time, he cut his thumb open about a centimeter long. Oh no! How? What? Are you okay? Like, what happened? Like, centimeter seems like not a good cut. While we wait for Ontario to tell me whether or not, they are doing, whether or not it's a bad cut, and I forgot to dab down my face to prevent the shininess, or to minimize the shininess. Okay, just use scissors. Skizzers? Okay. But welcome in. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you are all having a fantastic Tuesday night. I am doing particularly well. I can't get into particulars about it, but something happened that made everything a little better for me. And I am fucking thrilled about it. But, welcome in. I hope everybody's doing great. Before we get... I call them skizzers instead of scissors. I assumed so, but I wasn't 100% sure. But otherwise, how are you doing, Ontario? Just Dread, how are you doing tonight? Before we get into it, as always, you can find me any one of these up here, or the easily clickable links right there in the chat, or down in the description below if you're watching in the future on the YouTube. Very tired. I'm sorry to hear that. Rough day at school? I know you got a hell of a class load right now. Which, by the way, real quick, let me give a shout out to good old Juz, because they are doing a lot of fun things right now. I just haven't slept it. Boy, sleep.
Did you hit him with it? I may have.
Here, let me. Guy named Ralph, but the laptop is playing No Way Home. No Way Home's so good.
It's not going well at all.
Like, all of the Spider-Man movies have been pretty good. It worries me, in fact. I'm still at that point where I'm, like, kind of worried about, like, whenever a movie I, like, want to be good comes out, I expect it to be terrible. Because I remember back when, like, comic movies were bad. Like, I remember Ang Lee's The Hulk. I saw that shit in a theater. Perhaps No Way Home. That is the opposite of how I'm feeling right now. Home got better. But we're not here to talk about Home. We're here to play some Alan Wake, which we only have this and one more DLC left. We only have American Nightmare, which American Nightmare is going to be on Sunday, not Thursday, because of reasons that I will not divulge right now. But we'll be doing something new, like brand spanking new on Thursday, that will wrap up the May the 4th Tom Holland Spider-Man. I'd call it Home. What was it? Far From Home, Homecoming, and No Way Home. I feel like there's another home pun somewhere we haven't like gotten to yet. But like, I'm sure somebody at Sony is smart enough to figure it out. But yeah, Thursday will be something new. But old and familiar. But new. That's all I'm teasing of that. What say we go ahead and start playing some video games? I feel like my mic is really high for some reason. Like, grew up with Toby and Andrew. Didn't the Toby movies come out before you were born? I assume you all want audio.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
After saving my wife from the mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my head?
Spider-Man
Play strange tricks on you.
I
That would
made
be
my
good.
way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
I was making a joke. I didn't expect it to actually have come out before you were born. But I find it hilarious that it came out before you were born.
There you go, Alan. It's all
So that
in
movie
your
came out
head.
like 2002,
You've been making it up.
2001, thereabouts? I think.
Really, Wake.
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head.
Oh, that's weird.
Seriously, Alan.
That's wild,
You
like the
need to
face.
get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean? Ow!
Ugh, I think I'm stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but
We're
it's
still in the
sink or
dark
swim
place.
time.
Fine.
Okay, cool.
I could
I
feel
was
the
wondering.
pressure mounting. Barry was right. Time was running out. Everything I saw
Why
was
is
a
this
dark,
book so
twisted
big?
version of reality based on
Why-
my memories and thoughts.
Why is that book so fucking big? So cool. I was wondering if the DLCs like were in order or if they were standalone. I think American Nightmare for the most part is standalone. But swing this light to the word crumble. Is this a physics thing? Do I have to swing the light? Oh, I've done everything I can. Can I hop over here? Can I do it? No? Okay. How do I... Say my sister was born a year before Spider-Man 1, and a year before Spider-Man 2, my younger sister, born a year before Spider-Man 3. Got you. So, your siblings are all aged
think you
according
gotta
to
swing
Spider-Man
it.
movie. I did swing it, Barry. I had a swinging good time with this here light. Like, I can't speed up how I turn it. Like, that's... Oh. Well, fuck me, I guess.
I had to accept it. If all of this was from my mind, then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally fighting
Yes,
myself.
that's how your mind works.
It was a moment of clarity.
I guess it wants me to go get that flashlight. Surprise. Don't like that. I do not like the word surprise just being there. That feels like a trap. That's all I can interact with, really. Can I have a gun, please? I'd like a gun. Oh, shit. That was a surprise. So what do you think? You think I can keep it under 50 deaths today? I don't have any faith in you. My thumb hurts. Yeah, you cut it. Like, I would imagine it hurts. Okay, I got revolver ammo, but I have no revolver. And what did the word climb? Oh, it made a ladder. That makes sense, you know? Logic all tracks for that. I wonder if y'all heard that.
After finishing Departure, I felt finished myself.
Bled for like 5 minutes straight.
All I had
Ooh.
wanted was to save Alice. After
I had-
that, a part of me had been ready to just give in and die.
I had a cut like
but
that
I
the
hadn't
other
given
day.
up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape
Couple
following a
weeks
signal
ago,
from him. He
I was
kept
setting up
telling
for
me I was
stream,
sinking,
and my
going too
light
deep.
stand got me
I wasn't
right
sure if he
here.
meant the dark place or insanity.
Like one of the cheaper light
Perhaps they
stands
were
that I
one
was
the same.
using. which actually prompted me to buy the clip that that light now hangs on. But it bled like a son of a bitch for a while. Instead, you gotta recharge, I guess. These batteries that I'll refuse to use. Which, once again, I am not great about, like... Pump? We pumping? What we pumping? Oh, that's a pump gun. Still don't have a revolver, which I feel like I might have missed it. Cut on my arm. You can see where I got stitches. This cut happened when I was a kid. I've only had to get stitches once. I've done pretty well about it, or I just am negligent about my own medical care. Both could be true. But I only got stitches here on my lip because I caught a shotgun with my mouth, which I do not recommend.
Hey, nice job, Al.
That's clearly the way.
So, you really are nuts,
Oh,
huh?
fuck
Let's
me, I
face
guess.
it, we always knew this was coming.
I had
I
a
guess, but I actually feel
an
pretty
incident
rational.
skeet shooting.
All things considered.
And
Crazy people
grabbed
don't
me
know
in the
they're
mouth with
crazy.
it.
That's where they're crazy. Hey, check out the light show behind the lodge.
That's Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
Thanks, Barry. Can I have your car? I know this is my dream world and I shouldn't really have to ask, but like, can I have your car? It feels like it'd be useful. Or that I always find a way to hurt myself each month. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly clumsy. Like, I often make the joke that I'm a weeble
Lots
wobble.
of fireworks here.
Because I will weeble and wobble, but I won't fall over.
Play. Music came
Where's
out
he
all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Oh. Oh no. It attracted the hordes. You know, I'm like terrible about like hurting myself. Like I do that shit all the time. What is this music? This isn't the old guy's bad. I ain't fair. You threw that shit.
It moves around Wake as the monsters attack.
Turning over 5-gallon jugs. Like,
With each passing moment, more of them came. He would get overrun.
stop helping. I don't need your help.
Hey, is
I was
it kind
hoping
of
this one would
ironic
be
that
less
you're a
combat
writer
focused,
and you're
but,
threatened by your own imagination? It's like your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
Jeez, always with the melodrama.
Surrounded by the enemies and deafened by the noise, Wake was helpless.
About 42 pounds. Yeah. My most embarrassing one is the number of times I I've injured myself while asleep. I have
You can get inside now, Al.
dislocated
The big
or
guy
mildly
busted down the
dislocated, not
door.
like full on, my shoulder a bunch of times. I've gotten black eyes, bloody noses, cuts, scratches, like full on while asleep. Doesn't happen as much anymore. I don't think I thrash around in my sleep as much as I used to. I also apparently talk in my sleep, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, like, used to be, I would like wake up and there was a non-zero chance something would just be like hurt. Whether it be like I said, my shoulder. Because I'm also one of those people I sleep with like the pillow here and like in between my arm and the pillow and whatnot. Like, so like I'm real bad about that. Let me not make sure any monsters are in this room. Just immediately go to get the resources that are in here. That sounds monster-like.
Whoa. See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
Even your memories are complicated.
There we go. Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah. So, I guess you're gonna need to talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
Barry, you're not imaginary. This version of you is very much so, but you're not imaginary. My friend. Hey, we got our collectible for this one. The Night Springs video game, 1 of 10. Yes, let me go talk to Tommy.
Zane.
You have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
Fell the cabin back 2 times.
Yes, my cabin. It will not be easy.
My knee shortly after.
Your previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
0 out of 10, do not recommend. Goodies? Goody! I found a thing. But yeah, no, like, don't fall. Like, don't do that.
Alan, I can only give you the tools you need. You are the one who has to use them.
I'm working on it. Chipped real bad. I didn't get chipped. That's fair. So, when I went to
lighthouse?
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it.
When I went to New
But
Orleans,
after that, you will be on your
car was
own.
broken down.
I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing
I had to
yourself,
replace
the
the,
parts of your mind that are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
Okay, that's different.
It goes on the spindle, the hub, the wheel hub. I had to replace that. Which, you know, I really hope this boat doesn't descend. Oh, cool.
I was glad to have Zane with me in this place. He knew the terrain, such as it was. But a part of me wondered if he
goddammit.
was even human anymore.
Why,
after so many
Socrates?
years in this place.
But I was putting it back together because, like, I was going on vacation and it was parked at work, and I, didn't want to leave it at work. So while I'm putting it together, I'm forcing this wheel hub on the spindle. I'm just kind of bashing it in with a hammer because it was, annoying me.
The world was tilted. It was turning upside
one of those
down.
swings with the
Wake
hammer
was
was about
lost. He would fall.
Draw much like
He
November
couldn't tell
20th
which
last
way
time.
was up.
Because I feel like I might die there. I feel like last time before that was October 18. Yeah, I used to travel a little more. I don't anymore. Just, the way my life became. But while I was hammering the spindle in, I caught my thumb. And I was literally getting on a plane to go to like a couple hours. I know what I'm supposed to do. Is it simply pass away? I don't like how all of this stuff is collectible. That looks like the way to go. But I'm pretty sure,
Too high.
like, with that whole,
You can't want me dead this bad.
that whole weekend, my hand just, like, hurt. But I was also very drunk the entire time.
It was throwing off.
Okay, all these words say bridge, and none of them are a bridge. The bus, that might be helpful. Am I supposed to, like, this game want me to platform? Is that what's going on here? I think this game wants me to fucking platform. Oh, that one says path. That might be the way. Nope. Hey, look, we hit 50. 50 deaths.
Weight was too high. Too high. This might
You can't want me dead this bad.
The storm was coming. It would throw him off.
Steel words. I think it started back in 3rd grade during cross country. Stopped at the first meeting. You like the foot pain's been around that long now? Like that's worrisome. I think I can hit this bus. Okay, that wounded me in some way. Riding the bus. So, God damn it, Alan. Basically 2011. I'm sorry, I think you misspoke. You mean
Weight was too
11
high.
years. 12 years.
You can't want me dead this bad.
Like that's a long time, like.
The storm was coming. It would throw him off.
Okay, this one's a little higher, I feel. Got the word path. I was in 3rd grade in 2011. Yeah, that's a long time. Like, also, this game's not built for platforming. And I find it kind of fucked up that making me platform.
I would have to
Alright, I
make
did
my
not
way
expect
through
an
this
enemy
whirling
there.
madness. It reminded me of the dark presence, just another memory, but it could still kill me.
Run that long and do fuck all about it. I mean, I guess? Like, I don't... No, Alan. God damn it. I don't know if everything sounds quiet to me or if it's just quiet in general. Nope. Nope. Imperfect curves. You can't approach it with imperfect curves. this game's not built for platforming, and it's kind of fucking messing with me that I have to do it. Not cool. Oh no, though, like, once again, I am enjoying Alan Wake. Like, although I will say, like, it is still a little disheartening that grade 4 we had to do track and field. I signed up for one thing. My feet were killing me afterwards. But the following years later, I did not sign up for anything, so I basically didn't risk my feet every time. Okay. Played a game that had to have every boss fight.
Stay focused on the lighthouse.
Once again,
If you can reach it, you will find the
I
cabin.
feel like that's the kind of thing that would make me angry at that
It's to be
development.
expected.
That means that
You're
they
struggling to
can
reclaim yourself. The landscape
Like-
reflects that strain, but each step takes you closer. If you push
Why
it,
did you
you
allow
attain the
me to
lucidity
get
that
me
fends
real
off the darkness.
because I can't hear, and I have no idea where volume is. Is that better? Is game not so loud anymore? I feel like game's considerably quieter, but that was also like the booming voice of Thomas Jane. So
Now that I knew what I was facing, the environment became even wilder
Much.
and stranger. Like it was
Much
no
better,
longer
much
even
worse,
bothering to
much
pretend
the
that
same.
things were normal.
like via my levels, that bit. I'm afraid of what roll means. I doubt it's wonderful dinner rolls. Oh, sorry. He got a free hit on me, and then it decided to hit him. Suck it, nerd. Good thing I didn't risk my feet, but I stayed at school in younger class for the day. At least it didn't kill my feet. I guess. I did football and marching band, so it was a lot of like, hey. Like, we're just gonna... Oh, that worked a trip. That worked real well. That added in that enemy, they can now have a chance to drop loot. So, is that only the case for 1994, or is that also how... Like, or was that also how it was for, 98? Only 94, okay. 98 is more reasonable. Because, like, I want to play it, but I also am not really in a place where I want a game that's balls difficult. If I was in a band like music class 7 for me, of course my asthma harder playing the baritone. And I plays a lot like classic RE. You say that, but I worry what you mean by classic RE. Oh, I can't pick up shit. Oh, socket cells. So I take it you played the baritone, which, good pick. Because, like the remastered games. Okay, so not classic Resident Evil, modern Resident Evil. Hole. Hey, a hole fell down a hole. I can't get it. Not seeing any video games out here, video game. Oh, that wasn't fireworks at all. That was a lot of flares. Which also, to be fair, like, I'm not trying to talk shit. Like, the remastered games are very good. See that? That worked. And I get free flares. Stayed after school, but I don't want to do art club. So, like, were you forced to do some kind of extracurricular activity, or was it just like you wanted to do one because school? Because the way you're phrasing it, it sounds like you were forced to do an extracurricular after-school activity. Which I also can't blame you for picking one that doesn't actively hurt you. That is a very reasonable choice. Wanted to do one. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if, like, your school required, like, extracurriculars or something, or... Oh, goody, a maze. Douchebags. Oh, and a bigot. Think you would enjoy 1998? Wait a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated with games that are real fucking hard right now. We don't have middle school and junior high elementary public schools. Wait. Say what now? Well, that went better. 1998 is easy and is longer than 94. I am just trying my damnedest to get through this combat. We don't have middle. God damn it, Alan. Middle school and junior high, just elementary, public school, and high school. So, I am in a particular unique kind of way about that. I went to a school for middle school and whatnot that actually ran from K to 9th grade. So you got out of it when you were in a freshman, like after your freshman year of high school.
Wake was forced to run through a maze, hopelessly sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature, it was useless.
Mr. Scratch seems fun. By fun, I mean kind of a douchebag.
Oh, now what?
But yeah, my school oddly went from kindergarten to 9th grade. So, like, I had a weird non-standard, like, you know, kind of thing about that. I do like how they're playing around with, like, oh, son of a bitch, this is a wheel. Like, I love the fucking set dressing of this. Like, the big fucking keycaps for the typewriter that make a sound. The ghost of me, I guess. That's neat. Like, the like little bits of like his home, like locations we've been to in the game.
Let's have a look at your hand.
The fish. Look at that fish. I've completely disorientated myself.
Damn it, I said please!
I like when games do this, when they like revamp their like previously established locations. Most from high school, I failed 2 classes because too damn hard. English pass. Hold on. Just passed tech, welding, plumbing, wood shop, auto, but failed. Math, French failed. The drunk goggles came in. Oh shit. That'll be a real fun redeem. Like that's one that I think will be a lot of fun to like play around with. It'll be frustrating as all hell for you, but it'll be a lot of fun to like have on screen. I can already tell it's gonna be a menace. It's a good one. Like, it's a real good one. I hope this is the right direction, because, like, I have fallen this way. I feel like might be going a little quicker than the game wants me to. Oh well. This is a neat concept, though. Like a wheel. For a game with as much physics bullshit going on as it has. Where do I go? This way. Reach the lighthouse. This is it's a circle. Circle, dog. Like... Am I supposed to be listening to the arrows? See, the arrow's telling me this way. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be listening to the arrow. The arrow ain't fucked me yet. Oh, it was 2 different places. Now, not to fall to my death. Yep. I fell to my death. Plus, we had homework and a lot we needed to do. Okay. Nope. You just tick it up. Let's tick up one more. How did that one kill me? Alan Wake can fall exactly 10 feet. Oh, I reckon I'm supposed to wait till, like, this is the floor and then walk through. Yes, no, maybe? Oh, is it physics-based where, like, this door has to swing open? If it's that, it's stupid. Okay, we're back in the well-lit room. Is there no clicker? Okay.
An elevator? Sure, why not?
There we go.
Next stop, Sanity.
Only took us 5 tries.
You're doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this place.
Thanks,
It's
Thomas.
a dream. This is a vast place, home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
The dark presence.
Yes. I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is there any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
Good, we're trapped here. Okay. That... I don't know, I'm old. When I went to school, we didn't have, like...
Stucky's gas
you
station.
get a tablet.
Not something
and you
I
get
particularly
a
wanted to
laptop
see.
and, like,
but
the
obviously,
tech
I wasn't the
stuff.
one in the driver's seat.
We had a computer lab. I just meant speaking in capital letters. Because he's Thomas Jane. He's been trapped in the dark place for so long.
Another memory made real. Blake would never make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of it. In him. His own doing. He couldn't possibly win. He didn't
many-
even want to.
11 versus 14. Hunting rifle's a little more powerful. We'll take that. A little slower, too. Which... That's not push. That is break down.
At least the lighthouse was much closer now. I would have to make my way up there somehow.
Today, Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday. Of course, going to the bowling alley. Yeah, you've been doing the bowling and whatnot. How's that been going? The bowling. I imagine that's hard on your feet too. That's once again a lot of standing. Not exactly yet. Starts Thursday. Okay. So what were you doing? Like, were you doing? Because you were. I feel like last week you were telling us about the score you were getting. What were you doing? Like some practice runs? Last week I was going to sound the owner didn't sign up. So I have to later today. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. So there's definitely something over there, right? Like almost definitely shit over here. Well. I am stupid and wrong. Oh no, wait. Video game. I found a Night Springs video game. Okay, we didn't die. We may die. Well, you know, that could have gone worse. Yes, I used, like, all of the things and considerable amount of ammo. But, like, it could have gone worse. I'll take it. We're... I'm gonna want those wires. About computer class. When we went in my school, we didn't go very often. I remember the school I went to for half year, all the people at school had to go there. Their computers froze every 5 seconds before it was running Windows 7. Yeah.
There was no power to the log lift.
Like, so that's the thing. It's like, gather round, children. It's time for Old Man Ralph. We used to have, like... We used to have, like, the shittiest, like... cheapest computers humanly imaginable for school. And they were all in one classroom. Like, till 2017, they finally switched to Windows 10. Sleeping now. Have a great rest of the stream, Ralph. Judge, you have a wonderful night. Once again, if you haven't yet, Judge is doing some real fun things. Particularly yesterday, Judge was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 with crowd control. And we kept ragdolling him. And it was a lot of fun. You should hop in and watch it. And, like, you can ragdoll Judge as well. But have a good night, buddy. Always great to see you. Hey, if they switched to Windows 8. Windows 8 was terrible. Like, I'm whole hog into that, like, in that camp of, like, Windows 8 was terrible. Windows 8 was great if you're on a mobile device. If you're on a mobile device, Windows 8 was great because it was made for mobile devices. If you're on a desktop or something without a touchscreen, Windows 8 just felt like half-assed. Ammo from the sky, my favorite ammo. I like how it doesn't know whether you would have the rifle or the shotgun, so it gave you ammo for both. I hated Windows 8. Like, I kept Windows 7 on my laptop for, like, way too long. And even now I use, I still use Windows 10 because I think 10 is alright. I had time getting around, like everyone. I wanted to press the Windows screen and it brought me to the main screen. It was hard. It was just, like, you spent, like, 30-some years with the start button being how you access your computer. Then all of a sudden it's like, well, that's how you access this menu. And it's like, cool, how do I find my files? Like, please. I just want to bring up my programs. Like, I want an easy to read list of my programs. I don't need, like, previews of my photos and, like, other weird dumb shit.
The part of you that is in control is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams.
I mean, nowadays you could easily, like, make it run whichever.
Are you telling me
Like,
I'm
you could
not
either
real?
go back to 7
You're as
if
real
your
as
hardware
anything
isn't
else in
up to
this
snuff
place.
for 10,
So there are two of me?
or
Yes.
you could...
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me and the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed to click her. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane? Zane! Come
So,
on!
Zane might not be what we think he
that
is.
cleared things up.
But that's interesting. There's the part of us willing to give in that's in the cabin typing away. And we're the part of Alan that, wants to fight back. Ooh, what a nice rug just out here. And Mr. Scratch isn't Alan, like we've been led to believe. But we know someone will still up here. Start menu for time to time. Yeah, I didn't think they would get rid of it all the way. I actually thought Windows 10 was a very reasonable, shift from 8. I thought that was fine. Always let them come to you. Or don't. I'm not your real dad. But yeah, Windows 8 wasn't the worst. Because I know people, a lot of people did really love Windows 8. And I don't want to tell somebody they're wrong for liking the operating system that they like. That would make me feel a little dickish. But I never got the hang of it. I don't like how high I'm climbing here. I feel like I'm going to have to platform, and I'm not here for that. Also, the back of that bus looks very Silent Hill. Remember, I was on my friend's laptop when it was running I was so damn confused, help. It was 1 a.m. wanting to watch Netflix. My dad's laptop was was Windows 8. And frankly, it was kind of a pain to use. Anytime I needed to use his computer for one simple thing, it was just great, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Because it was the simplest things I could not figure out about that computer. Well, that could have gone worse. I think it's weird Microsoft wanting to buy Nintendo of America. I don't... companies do that. Companies do that all the time to varying levels of success. Microsoft, when they did it because they wanted a video game company at the time. It was before they started Xbox that happened. So, it doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me at all that Microsoft would have tried to buy Nintendo at that point. I mean, also, it gets exaggerated a lot, but, the story often goes that, Nintendo laughed Microsoft out of their office. Because, how much money Nintendo has. It's yes, Nintendo has a lot of money. Microsoft has more. Like, Microsoft has more money. Think about every single
moment. I can
computer,
help
every
you here.
Xbox, point of sale systems, all kinds of crap. It's just straight up Microsoft. If you can rip trees out of the ground, why am I fighting these things with a
How are you
flashlight?
doing that?
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
You were in my dream.
Yes,
Very
I taught
carefully.
you. You fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Okay. But yeah, no, like, I feel like people underestimate how big Microsoft really is. Because Microsoft's, like, kind of, like, scary in terms of scope. Epilepsy, it'd be close to a monopoly, like Disney buying us. So, not really. Because there are other OSs. Like, realistically, like, Mac has a big enough market share where it's kind of prevents Microsoft from being... And, like, it's not as common, but Linux is out there. Linux is out there, it's free, it's wonderful. But... pardon me. But it's not quite a monopoly. Like, there are things where... I even argue that, like, Sony's interpretation of Microsoft becoming a monopoly by buying Activision Blizzard is kind of a bad faith argument that solely exists to, like, help Sony. Epilepsy, how did you get out there? If you was supposed to be wood. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I feel like it still works the way I answered that, but I definitely read epilepsy as, like, your attempt to type, especially, not... Oh, you bastards. You know what? And you're the worst of all. Get closer to the ledge so I can shoot you. Microsoft wants more exclusives. Yeah, exactly. But I also feel like it's disingenuous for Sony to say, well, if Microsoft gets all these exclusives, like, oh. Like, I think it's disingenuous, though, for Sony to go, hey, Microsoft gets these specials. How are we supposed to compete with them? Like, nobody can make another Call of Duty. Like, anybody can make Call of Duty. Call of Duty is not something that's so unique that another company couldn't reasonably make Call of Duty, you know? Like, there's nothing fundamentally unique or special about Call of Duty. I don't know. I got complex feelings about it. I don't want one company to own everything. Can make another WWE, but EA could be taking over from 2K, which would suck in my opinion. Add microtransactions. Wasn't the last like 2 or 3 WWE games like particularly fucking terrible though? Like I feel like the wrestling video game people I listen to, who are far more knowledgeable about it than I ever will be,
Wake ran for the light. It was
were like
pointless. He would never
real
reach it.
disappointed with like
His
the
life
last
would
2
be
or 3
snuffed out just
WWE
as easily
games.
as the very
Like
thing he thought
I think
would
one of
save him.
them was referred to as being barely functional.
Even with the light gone, all I could do was keep going.
Which, okay, like, because I do feel like there should be a good wrestling series. And I think EA is a garbage company that makes garbage games. So I don't think it should be them. $2K20 for like $43 for the deluxe, but later refunded it. Was that the one that was broken as shit? 'Cause like I said, I remember hearing that one of them was like almost like to the point where it's like maybe there should be a lawsuit about how poorly this game works. But yeah, like I haven't played one of those since like SmackDown. I don't like that my flashlight stopped working.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan,
Play,
and let me
sibling
just
didn't want it
reiterate
either.
How happy I am that you've had
I also
this
think
break.
sports games are kind of
I
a
would like to
scam.
summarize your condition.
By all means.
And please, just let me know if you
By
think
all
I'm being
means,
unfair.
shaking head TV.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash.
I literally have to hold
Untreated
F.
head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control.
Let's not talk substance
A
abuse,
dangerous
okay?
combination,
Like,
one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know. I know she has.
what the fuck?
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a
Why
state
isn't that
of
work?
all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It
My
allows
phone's
you to
like, your
solve
Instagram
imaginary
story is
problems and
updating.
dismiss the things that truly trouble
Should have updated by now.
Your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
I shall show
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on.
999 or
I can't
92
argue
of
with any of
Texas
that.
in Ontario for disposition.
Well, I'm sure I'm
and
stating
years
the
later they ain't
obvious.
worth
I
shit.
don't want to
Yeah.
labor the point, but
So like in all reality, most sports games
No, I understand.
would just
It's important
realistically
that I face
be a DLC every
Precisely,
year.
Alan. You put
Like, we
so
don't
much
need a new
effort and
Madden every
imagination
year.
into this self-deception,
You know?
but what
Like,
good
Madden
has
should
it
come out like
done for you?
twice a
You refused
generation,
my offer
3
of
times
help,
a generation
here
at
you are.
most.
Did being so
And then just be,
obdurate really
because
get
all
you
you're
to a
really
better
getting
place?
is roster
No.
updates.
No.
And that's all it
did
should
really
be.
help Alice?
You know?
Was this really the best thing for your wife?
But they're greedy, so like you get the
Probably
same game repackaged,
Probably
but
not.
like this person went to the Buccaneers this year instead of
Find out.
playing for
I've been talking with her.
instead of playing for
There's
like
something
Atlanta.
she wanted you to hear.
Oh, hey, that sounds like fun.
Oh, you're supposed to hit the
All I
button.
ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out. and
Why
I
you eating shit,
understand
lady?
your
That's not
pathetic,
healthy.
Wealthy white male drama. Until
So,
my life consisted of
I got
managing
something
a
cool.
never-ending crisis.
I got
hate
my,
you for your
milk
childish
frother.
temper,
And this shit
arrogance,
came in the fanciest
self-indulgent
box.
pride that undermine all efforts to drag
Like,
you out of the hole you
hold on a
insisted
sec.
on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch. All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only
Not me
thing that keeps
absolutely
me from
getting up
killing
and
myself is
not
the hope that
listening
I'll
to
never
this
see
while
you again.
story's happening.
Ouch.
This thing
I
has the
just
fanciest
can't
box.
argue with
So it's a
that.
milk frother. As a
I think I should stay
stand,
here before I ruin what life she has left.
like, hold on, where? As a stand or whatnot, like, you know. I want it for be like a robot, but change your minor stuff and making it the exact same price and brand. Exactly. Like, they do barely incremental, like, changes. But this is what this thing came on. Alright, y'all are in that one. But this is the box it came in. There's like fucking silk in here. And it's like soft foam. It's like, why is this so fancy? And it's a slide-in box rather than, like, why is the milk frother I bought so fucking fancy? But still require 2 AA's. So I actually have to get 2 AA batteries to use it. But like, now granted, I did buy the executive series. But still, I was like flabbergasted when I saw how like nice that looked. Like absolutely smackered.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Well, that seems like a productive therapy session.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me
Toxic
all the more
Mirage
determined
would
to
be a
force myself to
great
snap
band
out of it.
name.
I didn't want to be that guy anymore.
Jane Silent Bob
I had
reboot
to make
Strikes
myself
Back,
see the light.
which they mentioned in the reboot. Yeah, like, that's what's referred to as like lamp shading, where you point out that it's no, Alan, no. But it's where you point out like, hey, this is a trope, or like this is a thing, and then all of a sudden where it's like you get what I mean? Like, it's hard to describe. Like, Jane Silent Bob uses it as a point of comedy, that like they're doing the thing that everything else does. Oh, no. Well, we're gonna pass the pivot point on that. I was just thinking, oh, where are the monsters? You don't belong in this world. Okay. Threw him off a cliff, apparently. Through Reboot and Strikes Back digitally on my Microsoft account. I remember those being alright. I haven't seen them in a very long time. I think I'm pretty safe in here for the time being. Didn't pass before. One thing I won't use, but I did in the past before. What, your Microsoft account? I find I use my Microsoft account more now than I did years ago. Like, I feel like years ago, like, I had one. Didn't really use it for jack shit. Like nowadays it's like, okay, I use it for authentication, I use it for like this, that, and the other. I knew it. I knew I heard one of you bitches. Oh, Lord, that's a big guy. Back up. Oh, Lord, there's a big guy behind me, too. Howdy, Shadowski. I am...
Serdowski
Thank
just
you.
resubscribed
Thank you for the
14
resub.
months. Wait, did you shave the beard?
I trimmed. It was getting a bit woolly for my liking. I tend to do it every, like, couple months. I'll just kind of, like, knock it down. Which, funny thing about that is, I'm actually still at the point... Howdy, Condor, I ain't seen you in a bit. I was just watching your stream the other day. I forget what you were playing, though. Shit. Like 2 days ago, I was just watching you. That sounded creepy when I said it like that. I didn't intend to. But how's everybody doing tonight? How's everyone's evening going? Hopefully everybody's having a lovely Tuesday night. Looking mad snazzy. It's weird. So, I keep going into the bathroom. And, like, obviously doing the bathroom stuff. And then I'll turn around and look in the mirror. And it, like, startles me for a second. Because I feel like it makes my face look way thinner than it has been lately. So I'm just, like, mildly, like, scared. Like Spirit of the North. That, yeah. But how have you been? Like, I wasn't able to, like, chat or nothing because I was, like, getting ready. I think I was getting ready for work or, like, working on something else. Don't you bully me. I have so many flares, dickhead. But in a moment when I'm not getting harassed by dudes. I know there's another dude here. Alright. We're at a checkpoint. Cool, I have a second. Let me go ahead. Since both of you popped in at the same time, I do that one. Wait, are you talking to me? Possibly. I'm talking to everything all at once. Dang, I was watching your stream. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah. But I'm hesitant to hit the button again. Because it gave the shout out, but it didn't play a clip. The all-seeing, all-speaking route. Well, that's the thing. It's like I feel bad about it often, but I am, like, pretty regularly in people's, like, streams, but I won't say a word. Do not have clips. Thank you. I was worried about that, because I wasn't sure if it was my thing screwing up or you not having them. I want to throw a shout out to both of you because both of you are awesome and people should watch y'all.
He left.
Had a
Well done.
story's happening, so I'm gonna mute.
Oh no.
I thought I was just gonna get some items.
Clip that. Clip that, please.
I'm
Good shit.
betting
Kirby,
1,000 today.
Pulling through.
I'm quiet sometimes, not really often, unless phone almost dead. Yeah, well, know what it is. I'll often put somebody on. My ugly mug to interrupt the story. It's my fault. I saw the word tools floating on screen, and I was like, oh, I can pop that while the clip's playing, and I can show it's tool 2, but it did not go well. Elder Scrolls 2 is the one before Oblivion, correct? Because Oblivion's 3, right? I'm not too well versed in the Elder Scroll games. That's more my brother's area of expertise. Morrowind is 3. Okay, so it's the one before Morrowind. Got ya. It did not go well. Eesh. So what was it? Just like the game not cooperating? Because it is a Bethesda game. Let's be real. That's a possibility. Although, no, that one might not be Bethesda. That might be before them. not quiet, but in person I'm quiet as fuck. So the reason I'm often quiet when I'm watching somebody else's stream, because I'll put it on and then start doing something. Like, I will literally be like over here doing this, that, and the other, or like rearranging stuff, or working on one computer while watching on another, and just switching back and forth with my keyboard. It was too old. It was difficult as hell. I think it is Bethesda. Okay. I know Bethesda came in not at the original Elder Scrolls. Like, sometimes games that are older be background noise, basically. Yeah. Like, I'll listen to it and I'll laugh and I'll even make comments to myself about it. But in the meantime, I'm like working on a 3D print. Which, by the way, you really can't see it, but I made another hat hanger for my new hat. And I'm very happy about it. Well, can I make peanut butter and jelly and watch some Alan Wake? Exactly.
Far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the
Joke's on
fantasies
you.
you have
My mind is
constructed.
empty.
Yeah, well, I think I can
Gain the
do that.
rights to
A lot of
Fallout
stuff
and
I've
made
seen here
Fallout
is
3.
personal and
Yeah.
ugly as hell. I'll admit it
Didn't
hurts,
they did
but
the same with
it's
Elder
not
Scrolls, though, too,
I know
didn't
it's
they? Or am I
fake.
misremembering that?
Good. You are aware.
Once again, that's more my brother's area of
Self-destruction
expertise.
is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are,
My brother
that
loves
doesn't make the
Fallout
danger
and like
any less
Skyrim.
real.
I'll make it. I don't have
Yeah,
a
P.O.
choice.
Box, I want to send you some
Here.
chocolate we make at the factory.
I cannot
You can
come
review
any
it.
further, but this will help you on your way.
I will give you my chocolate review for all chocolate right now. I do not like it. Sorry, that looked weird because I tilted it. I don't like chocolate. I am that horrible kind of monster.
Thanks.
I do not
Yes.
like white chocolate is okay. Elder Scrolls was always Bethesda. Huh. I did not know that. Interesting. But yeah, no, I don't like chocolate.
Hey, let me tell you something.
How did I
Alan.
know that you were a chocolate
I know
hater,
how your mind
even as
works.
I was
You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in
I
your
like things with chocolate
Come
in
on,
them.
don't do that.
Like I have
Yes, you do.
these like Reese's bars
I know how it
I've been
goes.
snacking
You're a
on.
complete failure. I hate you.
I can
and I'll
deal with
never
chocolate if
forgive you
it's,
for whatever it was that you did.
Like,
Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
I shouldn't say
See?
deal with.
I know
That's not
you.
right.
But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. But I often like chocolate a little bit more when it's like, or I can stand chocolate, rather, when it's mixed with like peanut butter or something that overpowers it. Like the chocolate covered espresso beans, I think those are tasty. I can't eat a lot of them because, you know,
They
chocolate,
kept
but
coming. There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. And this time they would get it with sheer numbers.
man, that fucking lighthouse is like the Eye of Sauron. I like a lot of chocolate, I'm the opposite. Well, that's the thing, it's like, chocolate's such a popular thing. I get nervous whenever I have to tell somebody I don't like chocolate. Like, legitimately, like, I get a little nervous every time I have to be like, oh, I don't like chocolate, more for you. Like, it scares me a little bit. You know? Because, like, people are so into it. People love fucking chocolate. And I can't blame them. Like, I get it. I think it tastes kind of gross. Just how even just now had chocolate cereal. Yeah, like, people love that shit. I get it. Toffee bits and bourbon caramel into one today. Okay, bourbon caramel and toffee bits both sound delightful. Because that's the thing, like, I like toffee candies. Those are good. Like it hurts the fuck out of my teeth, but like I do like them. But yeah, no, like I am. Oh Lord. But yeah, I'm more of like a citrus lemon like kind of guy. Like I have ice cream. I just remembered I bought ice cream at the supermarket on Sunday. Yes, it took me till Tuesday to remember I bought ice cream. That's not the point. I'm super excited about it because it's like I bought raspberry and I bought pistachio. Like I'm so excited for pistachio ice cream. Because clearly I'm just that kind of an Italian. I hate how Alan needs to do that little dip every time he sprints. Further gauge your taste. Yeah, go for it. Like, shit. As I'm fighting for my fucking life out here. Oh, apple. I don't like peaches. I am also in the minority on that one. I get it, but I do not like the taste of peaches. Even in like fruit cocktail, I don't find them particularly good. This is a very good game. Oh, god damn it. As you can see, it's really good, but like kind of tough. Well, it's a really good story. I'm a story person over gameplay, which is weird. No, 100%, like, I would play a game that has, like, kind of middling... Both are reasonable picks, you pass. Like, yeah, like... Ultimately, I don't think, like, anybody's wrong if they say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to tell somebody what they can like and not like. But, yeah, no, I'm actually with you on that. I find that, like, I will put up with lesser gameplay mechanics if the story of a game is particularly good. Like, case in point, like, I actually am not in love with the gameplay of this game. I think it's fine. But, like, for the most part, like, could be better. You know? So, God damn. You know what? Everybody back the fuck off. We're all just gonna... Die. Now I'm kind of thinking about cobbler. I like cobbler. I'm more of a I will say I am more of a pie kind of guy, or it might be cobbler, it might not. Is cobbler also have like the like butter crumb on top of it, like the butter and like sugar? I sound like an absolute fat ass like. Oh, I have one bullet left. It's not good. Does it? It's delicious. Okay, because I do love that about it, like cobbler or pies with that on top of it. Oh, that's so good. I'm so excited. Something changed in my house where now I have access to my kitchen again. And I'm so excited to, like, start making things. I might make a pie. I might fuck around and make a pie. Never a big fan of pumpkin. Like, a lot of people like pumpkin. I always thought it was kind of, like, too sweet. Although, you know what I will absolutely demolish? Roasted pumpkin seeds. Like, roasted pumpkin seeds? Oh, I could eat so many. I could eat an unreasonable number of those. Like, roasted pumpkin seeds are so good. Pumpkin hater too. Oh, yeah, no. Like, I don't consider myself a picky eater, but every time I talk about food, I kind of seem like a picky eater. Like, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Whoa, what the hell was that, Alan? But yeah, no, like, so I went out to dinner with my brother and his girlfriend the other day, or like, I guess like an early supper. I'm not really sure. They had appetizers, I had actual food. Dude, can't do seafood of any kind. Seafood, I very much just have to be in the mood for. If I'm not like straight up craving seafood, I want nothing to do with it. Like, we had a lot of it growing up. Of course, my dad worked in that industry. So like, Jesus, so many dudes. This game loves throwing dudes at you. Dudes all up in your grill. Again, unless it's seafood or anything seafood. Well, I feel like seafood you should be kind of picky about because of how much can go wrong with seafood as well. Like, 100% you should be kind of picky about, like, especially quality of seafood. But I had this, I forget what the specific cut of pork is where you, like, have, like, the short ribs, but not quite a short ribs. It was this braised pork on a bed of mashed potatoes and green beans
I was relieved
with a tomato and mushroom,
sure what
like,
was going to
glaze.
happen now.
It was like $25 too, which was kind of expensive because I haven't gone out to eat in like 2 years. But it was like this big, the plate, and just like piled. Oh my God, it was so good. It's a shame because it's a place I like really like and go to fairly regular. But it was on their specials menu, and I know it won't be on there next time I go. I'd love to have that again. It was so tasty. It was like I needed a nap after eating it.
Zane,
I'm willing to use tuna.
I wasn't sure what the dark presence
It is so good to me.
if he couldn't find.
Canned tuna kind of turns my stomach. The smell of it. I can do tuna steak. I can do like tuna sushi or like all that stuff, like tuna fillets, all that. Love them. I think tuna's actually very tasty. Canned tuna turns my stomach the moment I smell it. Didn't I turn this on? Whoa. Oh, man. Yeah, canned tuna is gross. Okay, I'm not alone in that. And I mean, when I say canned tuna, I mean like the packets of tuna as well that people get for lunch and shit like that. Like that shredded, like, in oil tuna smells so gross to me. Like, it turns my stomach. But again, I'm also
the change of scenery.
I'm very much a basic bitch. Like, my favorite food is cheeseburgers. I can eat a cheeseburger every day of the week and be happy. But, which I know it wants me to go that way. We're exploring. Shut up, Alice. One of these days, Alice, bang, zoom, straight to the moon. Or the bottom of the lake, I guess.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, shit. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Just gifted 1 subs.
Hey, and it went to Moth, which is great because it was just her birthday the other day. But thank you so much. Where's my thing? I'm going to air horn you. It disappoints me that, like, if I hit it twice, it doesn't just keep playing. And here's a clap of
Dutch,
gas.
I'm trying to sneak, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap from my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Pinkertons.
But thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I hope Moth enjoys her emotes. It's very kind of you. Oh, I didn't even see the message above it. I'm going to hit the hay. Hope you have an amazing rest of the stream. Thank you so much. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. I will catch up with you soon. But go get that fat sleep. I'm old. I do the old people one. I can't do the gang sign one that kids do nowadays. With their weird fingers and articulation and whatnot. I can't imagine a single thing I do requiring me to, like, bend my fingers in that way. It ain't like I'm a guitarist or bassist. I say that. I haven't played my bass in forever. I actually kind of feel bad. Because, like, I've been wanting to, like, do it more often, and just have not found the time for it. Which is weird,
hey,
like...
Al. Feeling kind of depressed here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barry.
What? So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
Are we gonna have to fight Barry? Is Barry the last boss fight?
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
Find proper gaming PC for mine. Hell yeah. Are you gonna go pre-build or are you gonna build your own PC? Both are viable. I'm not a snob. Like,
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kind of hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine, you're abandoned. Bye.
because like, getting a good gaming PC, you will notice the difference. And PS5, like, I hear they're actually really great. I have not seen a PS5 in real life yet.
Al, what I'm saying.
To me, the PS5 could still very well much be. Got the graphics card to a high-end one. You can very much like get a good deal on a decent gaming PC if you get it without a graphics card and then you like supply your own. Like that is not a terrible idea. And I'm not sure if you have one near you. 'Cause I'm not sure where you're from, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions. But I know, like, in the U.S. and all, we have a store called Micro Center, who very regularly has deals on shit like that.
15% commission.
Like you can very much like, snag a decent graphics card or, like, this, that, or the other for a real good price if you just kind of keep looking every now and again at it.
That guy. People skills, Al. You're a master.
Oh, thank God, ammo. I was running so low on ammo.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan!
You're a motor master of crime fiction, an expert on murder in dark alleyways, and a master of
substance abuse.
That's the
Best part. Think of this as medical treatment.
Okay, he earned that one.
You'll make a great hunting trophy, my boy!
Where are you, fucker? Come on, Speedy.
Could we discuss your relationship with your father?
We do not need to talk about my relationship with my father. This feels like final boss fight kind of bullshit.
It's great.
My job
Mostly concerned with making sure you don't lose your
entire life will be doing
impulse control.
It's very enriching.
I have several
lawyers on
speed dial just because I never know when you
get in trouble.
Oh shit, it's Thor and Loki.
What kind of people need that? Gangsters.
I love that they're using their guitars as weapons. That's cool as shit.
Because they make
money.
That one has a dime bag guitar.
Hey, so when you threw a hissy fit,
Oh, there's shit on the ground.
couldn't take it, and because of that, you
Who's got me killed a dozen times over?
BFF, Al.
BFF.
Alright, we're... I don't like that his head just turned around the opposite way to face me. Alright. That's...
It's totally not
I'm not sure how many other characters are gonna make me fight.
your best friend to hang out because...
Show the ass.
Oh, I feel like we're so close. Let me shoot my best friend in the face with this here shotgun. A bunch.
Really running low on patience here.
Did that get all the birds? I think we got all the birds done at least. Barry, where did you go, Barry? Oh, God damn it. I thought he was invisible, so he was done.
Ow, I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Alright, now's not the time to, like, be precious about resources. Let's get new jobs soon so I can buy these. Nice! Like, that's the unfortunate bit of having to work to afford shit like that, but, like, it is nice when you can. Like, personally, I hate having to work. I hate having to go there every day. I hate having to be in that place. But, like, it is nice whenever it's like, oh, this random dumb thing I want, I can just buy it. I bought myself a milk frother, and I'm extremely excited about it. It was just a random thing where it's like, I wanted whipped coffee. It's so nice when you get, like, at least a little bit of financial freedom.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark.
It's almost worth going to work every day.
I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way.
That's how I am after I eat Taco Bell.
Why?
Yes.
Why is this happening to me?
Which we're,
Just like that.
I think we're at the end.
My mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again.
Wow.
But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible.
I'm so hyped for Alan Wake 2.
It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again.
I'm so hyped for it.
It was too easy to get lost in the dark place.
This is the DLC. This is the second of 3 DLCs.
And die.
This is the writer.
Let myself slip away.
We only have one more. Sunday we're gonna tackle Alan Wake's Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Unfold before me. A sequel to Departure.
I'm once again very excited about it.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Title card. Hell yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do American Nightmare Sunday, and then we'll be done with Alan Wake 1, and we'll be all ready for when the Alan Wake 2 comes out. End of Special Feature 2. We're gonna mute this because I don't want to get copyright issues on YouTube. But yeah, ooh. So excited for Alan Wake 2. So excited for that to, like, although I will say, because we're gonna go on to a onto a new thing, ostensibly, Sunday. I am a little disheartened by this. And it might be, from online, it looks like it might be because I have an AMD system and not an Intel system. Not you finishing right now. Jagboo. I have you on my screen. I was about to wrap up and raid over to you, but I reckon you're getting done too. Let me pop up the volume. God damn it, Jagboo. I can hear you now talking about my crimes. God damn it. Yeah, no, but we're gonna do American Nightmare. I'm gonna mute Jagboo because it's hard to talk with somebody talking. We're gonna do American Nightmare on Sunday. That'll wrap us up for Alan Wake. But one of the things that I'm a little upset with, both versions of Alan Wake I had problems with. The Steam version, I couldn't get the audio to work through the capture card. No idea why. I tried setting it to different things. I tried setting it in-game. Could not get it to capture audio through the HD60. I would literally minimize the game, load up a YouTube video, and the YouTube video would have sound. So I don't blame the HD60 this time. And I've had so many graphical glitches with the remaster that, like, I'm a little disheartened by how, like, half-assed this felt. Like, it looks all right enough, but, like, I'm a little disheartened by, like, you know, like, the fact that it doesn't, like, I kept having black screens, graphical glitches, the ugliness up the top corner where, like, there would be my, thing, my, objective. And apparently those persist more on AMD systems than they do on, NVIDIA systems. But it's like, at this point, this game's only, because this remaster's only 3 years old. Like, the graphics card market is what it is, about the same as it is now. There's no reason in the world why your game shouldn't be optimized for both AMD and NVIDIA systems. Like, the sheer fact that, like, just because I own a different brand of graphics card, God forbid you're playing it on an Intel, like, shouldn't be an issue. And that annoys me in 2023. I think it's, like, D3B Studios who made the, things. I did not find nearly enough, video games. Which, that's what I'm looking at down here. Like, I would have liked if they made a little bit of a better shot at, like, fixing this. Because I really like this game. I really like Alan Wake. I like the universe. I like the story. And it's unfortunate that, like... Oh, my music cut off. It's unfortunate that that's not a thing that, like, works just completely. But I'm wrapping up. I will see you all later. We'll be back Thursday with something new. But yeah, we'll be back with something completely new, but kind of old. Thank you for popping in again. I hope you have a lovely night. Good luck with, like, the new job and all that, too. Like, if I don't see you by the time you start, like, I hope it goes well. And happy early birthday, I guess, too. You did mention your birthday's coming up. But Thursday we have something new coming up. That's going to be new release. I'm sure you can guess what it is, but I'm not going to say it. And then Sunday we're going to wrap up Alan Wake. But if I don't see you, I want you all to have a lovely end of your week. I hope you all have a lovely night. And I hope you sleep well. I will catch you all on Thursday. as always, you can find me at any one of these up here or the easily clickable links down there in the chat. And I will talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, Laura apparently has a lot to say. To you too. I'm not doing that. No. Like, Ethan looks... Like, if you look at Ethan...